Good early morning, everybody. It is, let's see, it's 1:53 a.m., August 28, 2023. I hope you enjoyed the last video I posted on the high-tech weapon systems. It's rather interesting, considering how old some of that technology is, back from 2008. But I want to let you know that there is a copyright claim on some of the music and a couple of the clips. Now, I got this entire video from BitChute, and there were no copyright claims declared there. So YouTube sent me a message that there's a copyright claim. It doesn't affect my channel. However, the copyright owner of the portions are monitoring it and monetizing their portions, which is fine with me. I intentionally did not monetize it, and it's not eligible to be monetized. I just want you to see this. So if for some reason I have to take it down, it might be a good idea if you copy it or download it, because I think we're all going to need to watch this again. But anyway, I'm going to do a Quora question and answer, because I thought the question and answer, or the answer, was quite unique and accurate. So the question is, are targeted individuals really victims of sinister government programs? And what can be done to protect civil liberties? Before I read you the answer, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow. And welcome newcomers. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the targeted people, the not targeted people. And this question and answer is for everybody. This is a very serious topic, very serious subject. I've been targeted since at least 2012. Oh, I wanted to make a correction. In one of my videos, I was talking about my nonprofit as being, that I've had my nonprofit since 2012. It's 2013, just a quick correction there. I'm always talking about the targeting, which I became aware of in 2012, but I do think it might have started earlier than that. So are targeted individuals really victims of sinister government programs? And what can be done to protect civil liberties? So the person who's responding is Roderick Duplachain, dated July 27. He says that he's a chaplain and a psychologist at Companions of God. So here's his response. Hey there, you. Yes, you. The one who is curious about the chilling side of covert government programs. Buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the dark world of quote-unquote targeted individuals, TIs, where sinister forces lurk, violating basic human rights and dignity. Picture this: an innocent person under the influence of an authoritative figure in a white lab coat, willingly inflicting sadistic torture until the brink of death. Sounds like a scene from a horror movie, right? Well, it's not fiction. It's the infamous Milgram experiment. Shockingly, over 60% of the people were willing to carry out such heinous acts just because someone in authority commanded them to do so. Believe it or not, that compliance rate reaches a staggering 90% when someone with a badge confronts the accused. It's like a nightmare where the very people meant to protect us become the monsters, carrying out acts of torment without question. But it gets even more spine-chilling. Covert government programs can manipulate not only strangers, but even your own family members. They use gaslighting and other manipulative tactics, twisting their minds until they too participate in your torment. They call it a, quote, behavior modification program, unquote. As if torture could even be beneficial. Can you imagine the suffering? In some cases, it drives TIs to the brink of suicide or leads to their institutionalization, with society turning a blind eye. It's an urgent call to arms, urging TIs to defend themselves and fight back against these malevolent forces. So how can you survive in this terrifying reality? The first step is cutting ties with manipulative individuals and their allies, those so-called flying monkeys. By doing so, you reclaim control over your life and endure your survival. Now, let's talk about organized stalking, or as some prefer to call it, gang stalking. It is not a conspiracy theory. It is a real-life nightmare. Victims are tailed, watched, threatened, and their property is damaged. They believe there's a coordinated effort to silence and discredit them. And guess what? The government's fingerprints are all over it, directly or indirectly. There's evidence linking law enforcement, government rides, and even agencies like the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, to these stalking incidents. There have been reports made by witnesses to law enforcement agencies only to be ignored. It's a chilling abuse of power, a violation of civil liberties that we cannot afford to ignore. Some may dismiss these claims as mere paranoia, but we urge you to investigate and demand answers. Hold government agencies accountable for safeguarding civil rights and democracy. It's time to raise awareness, take action, and fight for justice to stop the government from terrorizing its own people. The urgency in this battle is palpable. We can't sit back and let this sinister game continue. Join the fight, demand the truth, and protect yourself and others from the clutches of organized stalking. In conclusion, being a targeted individual is not a choice, but standing up against these malevolent forces is. It's time to shed light on this dark reality, expose the truth, and ensure that our rights and dignity are protected. The fight is on, and we won't back down until justice prevails. Are you with us? Let's reclaim our power and put an end to this nightmare once and for all. So I thought that was an excellent response. I look so forward to your comments. Please leave your comments down below. I'll post the link directly to this response, and I hope everybody's having a good night. And I will talk to you soon. This is Lorraine signing off for now.